Okay. I need everyone to stop what they are doing right now. Stop cooking. Stop walking. Stop whatever you are doing. Because something happened at the 2026 World Cup that we need to talk about immediately. A 38-year-old man, yes, 38 years old, just scored a hat trick at a World Cup. His first ever World Cup hat trick. After 6 World Cups, after 20 years, he just did it like it was nothing. Like Father Time forgot his address.
And before Noah gets too excited and says the name, I just want to remind everyone that there is another man, a 41-year-old man who became the first player in the history of football to score at 6 different World Cups. 6? And he did it with a goal in the 6th minute. Because of course he did. Because that man is built differently.
You just described Messi and tried to make it sound like Ronaldo.
I described greatness and let you figure out who it was.
Today, we are going to have the most important debate in football history. Messi versus Ronaldo at the 2026 World Cup. Right now, in English.
And your English is going to get better the whole time. Stay with us. This one is going to be very, very good.
Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the Daily English Podcast. I am Noah. And I am a proud, passionate, completely unbiased Messi fan.
Haha, and I am Sofia, and I am a proud, passionate, completely unbiased Ronaldo fan. And yes, we both said unbiased and neither of us meant it.
This podcast is for English learners at every level, beginners, intermediate, anyone who wants to learn real English through real conversation. And today, we have the best topic we have ever discussed on this show.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is happening right now in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And it has already given us some of the most incredible moments in football history. And we two very competitive friends. Are you going to talk about all of it in English? With a lot of opinions.
A lot of very correct opinions from my side.
And a lot of very incorrect opinions from his side.
But before we start the best argument in football history, a small favor. If you enjoy this podcast, please click like right now. It helps us so much.
And please subscribe to the Daily English Podcast. We make new episodes every week, and we want you to be part of our community. And share this episode with a friend who is also learning English. Or a friend who loves football, or both. That is the perfect person.
Okay, are you ready? Let us begin, Sofia. You love Ronaldo. Explain yourself.
I do not need to explain myself, Noah. I just need to point at the scoreboard. Portugal 5, Uzbekistan 0. Cristiano Ronaldo 2 goals in the first half. History made. Done. Conversation over.
Oh, we are starting immediately. Okay, fine. Argentina 3, Algeria 0. Lionel Messi 3 goals. His first ever World Cup hat trick at 38 years old. After playing in 6 World Cups, his first hat trick came in his 6th World Cup. That is not normal human behavior.
But wait. Let us give our listeners some context because not everyone watching knows everything about the 2026 World Cup yet. Let's explain what is happening first and then destroy each other.
And this is also the biggest World Cup in history. 48 teams instead of the usual 32. 48. There are 12 groups of 4 teams each. The top 2 teams from every group advance to the next round. And also, the 8 best third-place teams advance. So 32 teams total go through the knockout stage, which is called the round of 32.
And the tournament runs from June 11th all the way to July 19th, 2026, when the final will be played at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey near New York City. That stadium holds around 82,000 fans. And the opening match was played on June 11th at the famous Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, Mexico, versus South Africa. Mexico won that 1-2 goals to nothing. Goals from Raul Jimenez and Julian. And our listeners who are learning English, let's explain some football vocabulary as we go. A tournament is a competition where many teams play against each other until one team wins everything. A group stage is the first part where teams are placed in groups and play against each other. Advance means to move forward to the next round. And the knockout stage means if you lose, you go home. No second chances, one game, one result, everything.
Everything on the line. Okay, now that we have the context, Sofia, let us talk about Ronaldo's situation before we get into the goals. Because let's be honest, it was not looking great for him at first, was it?
I knew you were going to bring that up. Yes, Portugal's first game was a 1-1 draw with the Democratic Republic of Congo. And Ronaldo had limited service. He had 2 chances. He missed both. And some very unkind people said maybe it was time to retire. Maybe Portugal should drop him from the starting lineup.
And then?
And then Ronaldo walked into Houston Stadium for the second group game against Uzbekistan. And in the 6th minute, he scored. And became the first player in the entire history of football, any player, any country, any era, to score at 6 different World Cups. 6 World Cups with goals. 2006, 2010, 2014, 2018, 2022, 2026. Nobody else has ever done that. Not Pele, not Maradona, not Messi, only Ronaldo.
Okay, I will give that to him. That is a genuinely incredible record. Scoring at 6 World Cups is extraordinary. He was also 41 years old when he scored that goal, making him the second oldest goal scorer in World Cup history. Only Roger Milla of Cameroon scored at an older age, at 42 in 1994. So yes, Ronaldo at 41, scoring at his 6th World Cup. Incredible achievement.
Thank you, and he did not stop there. He scored again before halftime. A counter-attack. Bruno Fernandes played a perfect through ball. Ronaldo ran onto it and finished calmly. 2 goals. Portugal 5-0. And he told reporters, records are always nice, but my goal is always to help the national team. Humble, professional, legendary.
Humble? Ronaldo? The man does the SIU celebration with the energy of someone who just invented football. But fine, let us talk about Messi now because this is where things get really interesting. So, Argentina versus Algeria. Group J, June 16th. Kansas City Stadium. 69,000 fans. And Messi, playing in his 6th World Cup at age 38, decided to score a hat trick. His first ever hat trick at a World Cup. After 20 years of playing in World Cups.
Wait, he scored a hat trick and people are acting like it was his greatest moment? Ronaldo's brace came after actual criticism and actual pressure. Messi plays in an Argentina team that is built entirely around making him look good.
That is not.
Every single player on that Argentina team exists to give Messi the ball and then watch what happens. Enzo Fernandez, Julian Alvarez, Rodrigo de Paul, all of them, their job is to find Messi. Messi's job is to score. It is a Messi delivery service wearing an Argentina shirt.
Sofia. Rodrigo de Paul is a world-class midfielder. Julian Alvarez won the Champions League. They are not delivery drivers.
I said what I said. All right, let us compare them properly. Because this debate deserves real numbers. Real records, not just emotions.
Agreed. Let us do it. Messi 18 World Cup goals. Most ever. Record holder. Outright. Alone.
Ronaldo, 10 World Cup goals. Portugal's all-time leading scorer at World Cups. Ahead of the great Eusebio.
Messi scored at 5 World Cups. 2006, 2010, 2014, 2018, 2022. And now 2026.
Ronaldo scored at 6 World Cups. The only player ever to do that. More World Cups with goals than Messi.
Messi won the World Cup. 2022. Qatar. The final against France. One of the greatest finals in history. He scored the opening goal on a penalty. Scored again in extra time. Argentina won on penalties. World champion.
Ronaldo has not won the World Cup yet, but this is only his second game. The tournament is not over.
Messi international goals. 116. Ronaldo international goals. 145. Ronaldo leads on total international goals by 29. That is a fact and I will say it because I am fair.
Wait, you just gave Ronaldo a point?
I give facts. The facts said Ronaldo on that one.
Okay, Ronaldo at 41 years old is the second oldest scorer in World Cup history. He is playing at his 6th World Cup at 41. 41. Most players retire at 35 or 36. He is still starting for Portugal at 41. That longevity is genuinely unbelievable.
And Messi at 38 is scoring hat tricks and breaking the all-time World Cup scoring record at a tournament where most players his age would not even be selected. 238 and above-year-old, arguably the two greatest players in history, both scoring goals at the same World Cup, racing each other for records. This is something we will tell our children about.
Actually, that is a beautiful way to put it. And for our English learners, let us explain some vocabulary from everything we just talked about. A hat trick means scoring 3 goals in one game. One player, 3 goals. Hat trick. A brace means scoring 2 goals in one game. Ronaldo scored a brace against Uzbekistan. A record is the best achievement ever. The highest number, the fastest time, the most goals. When you break a record, you do better than anyone has ever done before. And when you tie a record, or equal a record, you match the best achievement but do not pass it yet.
And longevity, longevity, means lasting a very long time at a high level. When we say Ronaldo has incredible longevity, we mean he has been one of the best players in the world for an extraordinarily long time. And that word, extraordinary, extraordinary, means something beyond ordinary, beyond normal, remarkable. Okay, Sofia, final argument time. You have been defending Ronaldo this whole episode. Make your best case. Why is Ronaldo greater than Messi?
Alright, here it is. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored goals in 6 different World Cups. No one else has ever done that. Not in the entire 96-year history of the World Cup. He scored goals in 2006, 2010, 2014, 2018, 2022, and 2026. He is 41 years old and he is still doing it. He has 145 international goals, more than any male player in history. He won the Ballon d'Or, the award for the best player in the world, 5 times. He won 5 Champions League titles. He won league titles in England, Spain, and Italy. He has dominated world football for nearly 20 years with his body, his dedication, his discipline. This man does not sleep properly unless it is in a special sleep position his doctor designed for him. This man has a museum of himself in his hometown. Nobody works harder than Cristiano Ronaldo. His greatness is built with sweat and sacrifice every single day.
A museum of himself. That is very on brand.
A museum, in Madeira, full of his trophies and a wax figure that looks better than most people's real faces.
Okay, my turn. Messi, 18 World Cup goals. All-time record. Alone at the top. He won the World Cup in 2022 after spending 36 years as a country waiting for that moment. He has won the Ballon d'Or 8 times, 8, which is a world record. He plays football like it is not even football. Like it is something else. Something invented only for him. His left foot has been described by other professional players as supernatural. The famous quote about Messi. The best decision I ever made in football was to make sure Messi was on my team, not against me. Argentina coach Lionel Scaloni said it. Because facing Messi is a different category of problem. And at 38, he is still doing things at this World Cup that 22-year-olds cannot do. His first hat trick at a World Cup came 20 years after his first World Cup goal. 20 years. That is not a career. That is a civilization. Okay, everyone. We have covered so much today. The 2026 FIFA World Cup, the biggest in history. 48 teams. 3 host countries. Messi's hat trick and 18 World Cup goals, the all-time record. Ronaldo's brace and scoring at 6 World Cups, the first ever. France, Brazil, England, Spain, all chasing glory. The United States, Mexico, and Canada. Host nations giving their fans incredible moments.
And for our English learners, you just practiced so much vocabulary. Tournament, hat trick, brace, record, knockout stage, clinical, electric, extraordinary, longevity, generation, passion, atmosphere. These are words that will help you talk about football and so much more in English.
And now our community question. And this is a big one. We want you to write your answer in the comments in English. Even one sentence is perfect. Here's the question. Are you a Messi fan or a Ronaldo fan? And what is your prediction for who will win the 2026 World Cup?
For example, you can say, I am a Ronaldo fan and I think Portugal will win the World Cup. Or, I am a Messi fan and I think Argentina will win. Or maybe, I like both players and I think Brazil will win. Any answer is perfect. Write it in English. We read every single comment.
And if this episode helped you, if you learned something, smiled at least once, or felt the energy of the World Cup, please click like. Please subscribe to the Daily English Podcast. And please share this episode with one friend who is learning English or loves football.
You just spent this time learning English through real conversation about the biggest sporting event in the world. That is not wasting time. That is investing in yourself.
This was the Daily English Podcast with Noah and Sofia, the Messi fan and the Ronaldo fan. Still friends. Barely.
Barely friends. See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye everyone. Take care.
Click the next video. We have more English conversations, more real stories, and more football energy waiting for you right now.